Have you ever stood up from a chair and felt your legs tremble a little? Maybe your arms felt heavy as you reached for something, or walking across the room suddenly took more effort than it used to. No pain, no big warning, just a quiet sense that your body isn't as strong as it once was. Many people call it aging. But what if that's not the full story? What if the real reason you're feeling weaker is something you're doing every day without even knowing it? A small habit so ordinary, so routine, but slowly, silently breaking down your muscles. And by the time you realize it, it's already made you tired, stiff, or dependent on others. If you're over 50, or hey, even if you just plan on getting there one day, take a moment to subscribe to this channel. Here at Senior Fit, we share weekly health tips to help you keep your muscles, your balance, and your independence, no matter your age, because you deserve to live with energy, not just survive with weakness. What's happening to your body may not be just old age. It could be something called sarcopenia, a medical condition that causes gradual muscle loss after midlife. Sarcopenia doesn't show up overnight. It doesn't come with loud pain or scary symptoms. It just creeps in slowly. Your strength fades, your balance slips, and everyday tasks, carrying groceries, rising from bed, climbing stairs, become harder. All right, folks, let's talk sugar. I know, everyone's got a sweet tooth. But here's the thing. That innocent-looking donut or that sugary soda you enjoy, they could be contributing to muscle loss. See, refined sugar is like that friend who shows up with a smile but leaves your house a mess. It spikes your blood sugar, leading to inflammation. And inflammation is like kryptonite to your muscles. Think of it this way. Inflammation is like a tiny fire in your body. A little bit now and then is okay. Your body knows how to handle it. But when you're constantly feeding that fire with sugar, it turns into a raging inferno that damages everything around it, including your precious muscle tissue. So, what can you do? It's not about banishing sugar altogether, unless you want to live a life devoid of joy, and who am I to judge? But seriously, it's about making smarter choices. Swap out that sugary soda for water, jazz it up with some lemon or cucumber if you need some flavor. Craving something sweet? Go for a piece of fruit instead of that candy bar. Fruit has natural sugars which are digested differently and don't wreak havoc on your blood sugar levels. And hey, if you do indulge in a little treat now and then, don't beat yourself up about it. Just remember, moderation is key. You know how they say our bodies are mostly water? Well, turns out they weren't kidding. And when it comes to your muscles, staying hydrated is like giving them a refreshing dip in the fountain of youth. See, water is essential for just about every bodily function, including muscle function. It helps transport nutrients to your muscles, flush out waste products, and keep those muscle fibers firing on all cylinders. When you're dehydrated, your muscles are basically running on fumes. They get tired more easily, cramps set in, and you're more likely to injure yourself. So, how much water should you be drinking? Aim for 8 glasses a day, but listen to your body. Stick with good old H2O, it's the OG muscle fuel. All right, folks, let's talk about exercise. I know, the mere mention of the word can send shivers down your spine. But trust me on this one, especially if you're over 50. You see, as we age, our bodies naturally start losing muscle mass. It's a gradual process, but it's happening whether we like it or not. But here's the good news. We can slow down that process and even build new muscle with, you guessed it, strength training. Now, when I say strength training, I'm not talking about pumping iron like a bodybuilder. We're talking about simple exercises that challenge your muscles and help you maintain your strength and independence. Think bodyweight exercises like squats, push-ups, against a wall is fine, lunges, and planks. You can also use light weights or resistance bands for an extra challenge. The key is to find activities you enjoy and that fit into your lifestyle. We all know that eating a healthy diet is important for overall health, but did you know that certain foods can actually contribute to muscle loss? That's right. Some of the foods you're eating every day could be silently sabotaging your strength. One of the biggest culprits is processed foods. These are foods that are high in unhealthy fats, sugar, and sodium, and low in nutrients. They're basically calorie bombs that provide little to no nutritional value. And to make matters worse, they can actually increase inflammation in your body, which, as we learned earlier, is bad news for your muscles. Another food group to be mindful of is refined carbohydrates. These are foods like white bread, pasta, and rice that have been stripped of their fiber and nutrients. Let's face it, pain is a part of life. Whether it's a nagging backache or sore muscles after a workout, we all experience pain from time to time, and when it strikes, our first instinct is often to reach for a painkiller. But did you know that overusing painkillers could actually be contributing to muscle loss? Now, I'm not saying you should suffer through pain. If you're in pain, it's important to address it. But it's also important to be mindful of how often you're relying on painkillers and to explore other pain management options. See, painkillers work by blocking pain signals in the brain. While this can provide temporary relief, it doesn't address the underlying cause of the pain. All right, folks, let's talk protein. It's the building block of muscle, and it's essential for maintaining and repairing muscle tissue. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at using protein, which means we need to make sure we're getting enough of it in our diet. Think of protein as the construction worker of your body. It helps repair the wear and tear of everyday life and rebuilds your muscles stronger after exercise. Without enough protein, your body is like a construction site with not enough workers. Things just don't get done as efficiently. So, how much protein do you need? Aim for at least 0.8 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. Good sources of protein include lean meats, poultry, fish, beans, lentils, tofu, and Greek yogurt. You know the saying, you snooze, you lose? Well, when it comes to muscle growth, it's actually the opposite. That's right, getting enough sleep is just as important for muscle health as exercise and nutrition. Think of sleep as your body's time to recharge and repair. During sleep, your body releases growth hormone, which helps build and repair muscle tissue. Sleep is also when your body flushes out waste products that can build up in muscles during exercise. When you don't get enough sleep, your body doesn't have enough time to complete these essential processes. This can lead to muscle fatigue, soreness, and even injury. We've all heard it before. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And when it comes to muscle health, it's especially true. Skipping breakfast can lead to muscle loss and increase your risk of sarcopenia. Think of it this way. After a night of fasting, also known as sleeping, your body is in a catabolic state, meaning it's breaking down tissue, including muscle, for fuel. Eating breakfast helps break the fast and shift your body into an anabolic state, meaning it's building and repairing tissue. Starting your day with a protein-rich breakfast provides your muscles with the amino acids they need to repair and rebuild. It also helps stabilize blood sugar levels, which prevents those energy crashes that can lead to cravings and overeating later in the day. We live in a society that encourages us to sit for hours on end. Whether it's at a desk job, in the car, or on the couch, many of us spend the majority of our day sitting down. But did you know that all that sitting is silently sabotaging your muscle health? You see, our bodies were designed to move. When we sit for long periods, our muscles aren't being used and they start to atrophy, meaning they lose mass and strength. This can lead to a number of problems, including back pain, poor posture, and an increased risk of falls. The good news is that you don't have to quit your day job to combat the negative effects of sitting. Even small changes can make a big difference. Try to get up and move around for a few minutes every hour. We've all been there. You finish a delicious meal, feeling full and satisfied, and all you want to do is curl up on the couch and relax. But did you know that lying down or even just sitting for long periods after eating can actually be detrimental to your muscle health? When you lie down or sit still after eating, your body goes into relaxation mode. Digestion slows down, blood sugar levels spike, and your muscles miss out on valuable opportunities to burn energy and build strength. So, what can you do instead? Instead of hitting the couch after dinner, try going for a short walk. Even just 10 to 15 minutes of gentle movement can make a big difference. The key is to keep your body moving and avoid prolonged periods of inactivity after meals. You've now learned the 10 silent habits that can slowly destroy muscle strength if left unchecked. They aren't dramatic. They're everyday choices, small actions that build up over time. But the best part? You have the power to change them starting today. Quick recap: 1. Refined sugar. 2. Poor hydration. 3. Skipping strength exercises. 4. Eating inflammatory foods. 5. Overusing painkillers. 6. Low protein intake. 7. Not getting enough sleep. 8. Skipping breakfast. 9. Sitting for too long. 10. Lying down after meals. Start with one small change. Drink an extra glass of water, add an egg to breakfast, take a short walk after lunch.